Hi, this is Daryl, and I'm coming to you today from the San Francisco Art Exchange in downtown San Fran. And I have been asked to talk to you today about my favorite Rolling Stones images that the gallery can acquire. And so I've chosen to focus on one particular photographer whose name is Ethan Russell. Ethan Russell is most well known for the following album covers. He did Let It Be for the Beatles. He did Hey Jude for the Beatles. He did Through the Past Darkly for the Rolling Stones. He did Who's Next for The Who. And he's the only photographer who has done album covers for all three of those bands. So as far as his Rolling Stones imagery is concerned, it all started with this photograph right here. This was taken in 1968. It's of John Lennon, and he's listening to the White Album for the very first time. And the story behind this photo is Ethan got an incredible camera for his birthday, around 1968 obviously, and he went off to London to do rock and roll photography. When he got to London, he got in with an up-and-coming, at that time fledgling Rolling Stone magazine. They weren't that big a deal yet. And because he had the nicest camera at the magazine, was sent to do this photo shoot. He got to John's house and he was listening to the White Album. So this incredible picture, taken at the perfect moment, is the one that launched Ethan's career. And as they say, the rest is rock and roll history. So I'm going to move on now to the Rolling Stones images that he took. We're going to start with this one right here. So we're going to start with the most famous image that he ever did. It's not my favorite, but it is his most famous. It's called Patience Please. And the sign here says, "Patience Please, a drug-free America comes first." And this is a picture of Keith Richards on the Exile on Main Street 1972 tour. The Stones had just come into Seattle from Canada, and this was taken at Customs and Immigration. And this photo has a great little story behind it. They were actually waiting for Mick Jagger to come and stand on this side, and Mick was taking a little longer to get there than Keith, probably off socializing. And during the ensuing time, the Customs and Immigration official noticed that they were taking a picture in a government area and was going to confiscate Ethan's camera. So in Ethan's book, I believe he said, "I knew what I had and I got the hell out of there." He took the picture quickly and he bolted. And you know what? It's perfect. You don't want Mick in this picture. This is one of the greatest Keith Richards photos ever taken. So that's the first one I wanted to show you, and now we're going to move on to a couple of others.